Hey YouTube, this is Melody Banton. Today we're going to make Caribbean fruit cake. So in front of me here I have 350 grams of dark brown sugar, 350 grams of self-raising flour, 6 large eggs, 350 grams of soft butter, and we're going to need some ginger. So I've got 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of ground nutmeg. Okay, so into a large bowl you're going to put the sugar and the butter, and you're going to mix that until it's nice and soft. So the butter and sugar should look something like this. It will be lighter in color. And now what I'm going to start to do is add the flour in gradually and mix. So the mixture should look something like this. Now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to add the eggs gradually. So I'm just going to add 2 eggs and I'm going to mix it, and then I will add the rest as I go along. So I've added all the eggs and I'm going to add a tablespoon of mixed essence into the mixture and mix it. And I'm also going to add the ginger, the nutmeg and the cinnamon into the mixture and mix it. So now I'm going to add in the fruits into the mixture and mix everything together. So as I mix the mixture, it will start to become dark, the colour will start to change. And I've added a teaspoon, well it's a tablespoon in fact, sorry. So it could either be 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of browning. Okay, this will give the cake its colour, because as you start to mix the cake will become dark. But if you would like it really dark, then you can just add some browning. So the mixture should look like this. And the last thing I'm going to add now is just a 1/4 cup of cake mix wine. If you don't have cake mix wine, you can add brandy, rum. It's totally up to you. If you don't drink alcohol, you could just add some non-alcoholic grape wine into the mixture and just mix that, and then it should be ready to be put in the oven. Okay, so I've now put the cake into a small tin, and now we're just going to put it in the oven. So you need to heat the oven to gas mark 5. If you have an electric oven, that should be 170. Now you put it in the oven, it should be cooking for about maybe 2 to 3 hours, but while it's cooking, you'll be testing it as well. Okay, with fruitcake, it can take a little while to cook, as you need all the fruits to cook in the cake. So it all depends on your oven and how you're cooking it. But anyway, we're going to put it on the middle shelf of the oven, and I'll show you halfway through while it's cooking. Okay, so the cake has been cooking for 45 minutes now, and you can see that it's not fully cooked. So I'm just going to test it anyway. So I'm just going to push a knife down into the middle of the cake, and you can see that the mixture is still on the knife. Yeah, it's all sticky, so that's a sign that it's not cooked. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the cake back in, and what I'm going to also do before I put it in, I'm going to add some foil over the tin. This will help the cake to cook, and it will push the heat down to the bottom of the cake and ensure that all the cake has cooked from top to bottom. So just covering the tin with the foil. Okay, so I'm gonna check the cake now because it's been cooking for it's an hour and a half now. So I'm just checking it, and you can see it's still a little bit sticky, so it needs to go back into the oven for maybe another half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I will check it again and hopefully it might be cooked. Okay, so I'm going to check the cake again. So I'm just going to push the knife in, and it looks very clean. There's no sticky stuff on the knife, so that shows that it's been cooked properly. I'll just test it again. Yep, so the cake looks cooked. So I'm just going to take it out of the oven and put it onto a plate. So with a toothpick, I'm now just going to poke a few holes into the cake, as you can see, which I've been doing. Okay, and then now I'm going to put some rum onto the cake. Just brush it onto the cake, and then I'm going to wrap the cake, and I will leave it to soak in. So I'm just keep on brushing on the alcohol. Okay, so you can use rum, you can use brandy. If you don't drink alcohol, then you can use the non-alcoholic wine. So just keep doing that and wrap it up. Okay, and there you go, that's the Caribbean fruitcake. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.